Yeah.
Did your father ever come to see you play?
He came a couple of times. Both times I didn't know that he was there. He came to the first a New Year's Eve show that I did. It was a show on a street, and I was kind of rolling around drunk and singing. The whole band were off their faces.
Mm.
And, he asked me how it had gone, and I said, oh, it was good. And he went, yeah, I know, I was there. But then he saw me before he died. It was a paid gig at a club, like a proper band. And he was at that too, and he saw that, and he made this comment, you were like an angel, he said. I can't imagine how he could have seen me in that way, quite frankly.
Seen you as an angel?
Yes, an angel. All things considered.
And that way in which he'd be present, yet without declaring himself, did that ever happen at home?
I remember one time my sister being very upset about something, my father putting her to bed and then leaving the room and turning the light off, and my sister was sort of sobbing in the bed, you know. And then after a while, we were very young, I kind of went, poo, like that, and she started to giggle, you know, and then I went, shit. And she started to giggle more, like, fuck, and so on, and this, until she was kind of laughing, and then I saw the door open and my father kind of move out. I'm kind of like, oh, you know.
So in all those examples, he's there like a kind of silent witness?
Yeah, yeah. Although he wasn't, to say that he wasn't present is not correct, but in those instances, yeah. My memory of my childhood was really a kind of wonderful childhood for a kid.
Does it bring anything to mind, a memory? Or?
Well, the Ovens River ran through Wangaratta, and that's where I spent my childhood, just down by that river. All the kind of cool stuff that I got up to as a kid.
What kind of thing?
Kissing girls, jumping off the railway bridge that went over this river. I mean, we would put our ear to the tracks and listen for the train and hear it vibrating on the tracks. Then we would run towards the train, along the tracks into the middle of the bridge, and the train would come around like this, and we would run, and then we would leap off the bridge into the river. All of that kind of daredevil stuff of childhood, which was very much about what a lot of my childhood was about, and that I really miss, that my own children don't get to experience that sort of stuff.
What do you fear the most?
My biggest fear, I guess, is losing my memory. It does worry me at times that I'm not going to be able to continue to do what I do and reach a place that I'm satisfied with.
In the sense?
Because memory is what we are, you know, and I think that your very soul and your very reason to be alive is tied up in memory. I mean, I think for a very long time I've been building up a kind of world through narrative songwriting. It is a kind of world that's created about those precious original memories that define our lives, and those memories that we spend forever chasing after.
Which memories do you think you're chasing after?
I think exactly what we've been talking about. Those earlier childhood memories. Those moments when the gears of the heart really change. And that could be being discovering some work of art. It could be some massive traumatic experience that happens. It could be some tiny moment, a fragment of a moment. And in some way, that's really what the process of songwriting is for me, is the retelling of these stories and the mythologizing of these stories. To lose the faculty of memory is a massive trauma within that world, obviously. Yeah, is it worth pursuing, or I just come back and... Okay, I'll do one more.